Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hello, hi, you're welcome. Do want to subscribe so you join the family in order not to miss my future postings, okay? If you're an old subscriber, an old family member, hello, hi. It's so good to always have you back. I love you so much. So, I am so excited about today's video. You can see from the title, I'm going to share with you 3 platforms that hire virtual assistants. Okay, they actually match you with global clients. Okay, so if you've been wanting to work as a virtual assistant, or if you've been looking for a remote job, please do what to stay to the end, because this video is definitely for you. I am so excited, guys. So without wasting much of your time, let's just head right off into the video. So the very first platform we are going to tackle today is called TaskTribe. Okay, TaskTribe. I'll do all to leave the link in my description box. Okay, so when you tap, it takes you straight ahead into TaskTribe as well as the other platforms you are going to tackle. Okay, so TaskTribe is your trusted tribe of remote talent. I told you this is a remote platform. Okay, so they have their home button, how it works, their pricing, hire a VA. VA is obviously virtual assistant. In case you don't know, for VAs, then contact. Okay, we are VAs, aspiring VAs. We are not going to hire someone to work for us. We are going to apply for us to work for someone to get paid. Okay, so this is ours. So what they purposely do is they match. Okay, so they said get matched with trusted African virtual assistant to handle your admin, social media, customer support, and more. Okay, so after reading this, you just don't book a free consultation, please. This is not for you. Just head off downwards, keep scrolling downwards, keep scrolling downwards. This is about them. Okay, you do well to read about them thoroughly and make sure you are in the right place. Make sure whatever you are signing up for is for you. And please, this is a free platform. Okay, you don't pay any fees to sign up. Okay, then how it works as well, tell us what you need, we match your VA, start working. Okay, so you just keep reading. I just want us to head off into why we are here. Okay, so hire a VA, please. We are not going to hire anyone, so ignore this side as well, and head off downwards to apply as a virtual assistant. This is why we are here. Flexible work, real impact, apply now. So you click on join as a VA. Okay, let's join as a VA and see what's ahead of us. So become a virtual assistant with Task Tribe. Okay, work remotely, earn fairly, grow your skills, join a trusted platform connecting African VAs with global clients. I told you guys, you connect African VAs with global clients. Then why join TaskTribe? You read to work from anywhere, you set your own hourly rate, okay? Then you get matched. No need to chase jobs. Paid via, is it M-Pesa or M-Pesa? Correct me if I'm wrong. PayPal or bank. So if you don't have any of this, you can obviously use your bank account to receive payment. Then real support and community. Okay, make sure you read. Make sure you read. So the task you can offer on TaskTribe Africa, admin task. Okay, they have under that they have email sorting, data entries, scheduling, social media, they have posting, captions, Canva design, then writing and editing, they have blogs, transcription, proofreading, bookkeeping, and all that. Okay, and all that, please. So you just read through and see if it matches any of your skills. Okay, then earnings breakdown. Entry level is around $5 to $8, skilled 8 to 12, specialist 12 to 20, executive VA 20 to 35. Okay, so you get paid according to your level. I mean, it's everywhere, so it's not anything new. Okay, you set your own rates, clients pay through the platform. Okay, so the clients will pay onto the platform, you take your money from them. Okay, since signing up is free, they just charge 10% platform fee. Is deducted per job. Okay, per job, they any job you get, they take out 10% platform fee. Okay, then how it works. Okay, so you just fill your application form, they review and shortlist your profile. Once you're onboarded, they'll match clients based on your skills and availability. Okay, so they prioritize professionalism and client satisfaction, and you have our full support throughout. Okay, if accepted, you agree on rates and timeline. you start working and earning. Okay, so ready to get started. Apply in 2 minutes, no fees, no bill. I told you signing up requires no fee. Okay, so you hit on join as a VA now. Okay, let's try joining as a VA now and see what's I. So I tried joining to see how each field works. Okay, so I will be able to explain at least to a certain level for you to understand. So when you get here, you just have to read. Okay, if you're a reliable skilled assistant based in Africa, apply to join TaskTribe and get matched with clients looking for your services. Okay, fill out this form and we'll get back to you shortly. Okay, I told you it's a platform that welcomes Africans. Okay, I know how hard sometimes it is as an African to get global clients or remote jobs, but this platform was made for us. Okay, so this is just my email. You input yours here. Any field they've written asterisk indicates required question. Okay, so any field with this red asterisk means it is mandatory for you to fill. Okay, so you fill your email address, your full name, your phone number, country of residence. What services do you offer as a V? Okay, I intentionally take some to see how each button how good they work, and they are all fine. Okay, so you just have to take what you can do, not exactly what example I've set here. Just look through your strengths and take. Okay, then you briefly describe your experience. So I intentionally input this to know how it works as well. Then you go down to, do you have access to reliable internet connection and a PC? Obviously yes. Then if it's no, you can actually change it, or maybe. Okay, are you reliable full time or part time? You set, if it's part time, fine. Full time, you just take. Okay. Then link to your CV, portfolio, or LinkedIn. If you have any that you have, you just paste the link here. Okay. Then your expected monthly rate. This one too, I intentionally put it there. You can see, you can actually set it. Okay. Then USD, it's in either USD or your currency. So you just have to specify. Okay. You can see I've specified USD. Mm. Link to your short introduction video. This one requires an introduction video. Okay, you have to film an introduction video introducing yourself, your skills, and why you'll be a great fit for TaskTribe. Approximately 1 to 2 minutes. Okay, you can use Zoom, YouTube, Google Drive. Then you paste the link here. Okay, then if there are any questions or comments, that's optional. You put them here. Send me copies of my responses. If you would like to receive a copy of the answers you input here, you take. Okay, if you don't, you just leave it like that and you submit. You can see page 1 of 1. So this is the only form you have to fill to join them. Okay, then you hit submit. We are not going to submit yet for the purpose of this video. So when you have time, you fill in and hit submit. Okay, so now let's move on to the next platform. If you've watched this far, do want to subscribe. Come with me as we explore the other platforms. So the next platform we are going to tackle is VirtualServe Africa. Okay, VirtualServe Africa. And it's also a platform that matches African talent with global clients as well. Okay, global clients as well. It works just like the other one as well. So, reliable virtual assistants built for growing businesses. Okay, so you scroll down, you just scroll down and look for a place that, okay, that says apply as a VA, join our talent. You just hit on it. Okay, if you have time, you go downwards to read what's there. Then application submission. All right, apply to become a virtual assistant. So you just submit your application. It's just as simple as the other one. You provide your personal information, your phone number, country, city, primary language, education level, list your skills, your level. If it's beginner or whatever, you drop down this button and you select. Okay, then going downwards, no, let me untick this. Then going downwards, if there's another skill you have to add, you just click on it and you keep adding. Okay, you add your work experience, role position. This is a normal application procedure, you all know. Okay, so going down, you tell them a bit about yourself, short by your place. Don't write your full note, something short about yourself. Then you upload your CV here. Then this one requires an intro video as well, so you can obviously use the video you filmed for the TaskTribe Africa. Okay, and you input it. If you feel like filming something different for this platform too, fine, feel free to do so. Okay. Then spam, you take your human and you submit your application. It's just as simple as that. Okay. Just as simple as that. So this is the second platform I want to show you guys. Let's move on to the third platform. Okay, so the third platform we are tackling today is SheWorks Digital Africa. Okay, SheWorks Digital Africa, and it also matches African talent, virtual assistant talent to global clients. Okay, they all work the same. There are other platforms I would film about, so do well to subscribe so you don't miss those ones. You might never know where your chances may come from. Okay, so you can see, as well as you log in, you can see earn more, live better, expand your career by becoming a virtual assistant. And always make sure you're in the right place. Look at this. She works Digital Africa. This is O. So she works Digital Africa. So you just have to become a VA. If you want to view their courses, that's nice. But this is why we are here. For the purpose of this video, you just choose become a virtual assistant. So you hit on it and it opens into a new page for you to start applying. Okay, so going down, let's see what they have for us downwards. It's just their process to apply. Okay, they say submit your application, interview, skill assessment, join our growing community of skilled virtual assistants, then you get matched with clients and start your journey. Okay, it's that simple. So you just input your first name, last name, your phone. It's just your details, your email, Instagram or LinkedIn handle, optional. That's if you have. But you can see these sites have asterisks, so they are obviously mandatory for you to fill. But here, if you like, if you input, if you don't, you leave it. Your country of residence is required as well. Then how many years of experience you have as a virtual assistant, was it freelance or employed? You can just drop down the button and input. Okay, as well as going downwards, the tools you've worked with before, check all that apply. If it's more than one, feel free to apply. Okay, going downwards, don't be scared if you haven't used any of these tools. There's an option none of the above. Okay, and I'm not sure that's going to hurt your application. Then what are top three skills or service areas? Okay, your, let me say, your strength. You just have to input, and you can actually expand this button as well, so don't worry about the space. Okay, we are all good to go. Then you share links to samples of your work. That's your, if you have a portfolio, graphics, landing pages, or email flows, you just share the links here for them to access. Okay, then how many hours per week are you currently available to work? You drop down the button, you choose the your hours availability, and your preferred hourly rate as well, you input. Then are you currently working with any other clients or agencies? If it's yes, yes. If it's no, you just ignore it. Okay, tick no. Then you upload your CV. Okay, upload a copy of your CV. Then upload a copy of your credentials. That's your, let me say, school certificate. Or if there are other certifications you have, feel free to input them. Okay, then let's say you read this one. If you consent to the idea, you just tick the box. If you don't, you leave it. You read this side as well. If you consent to it, you check. If you don't, you leave it and you click submit. Okay, you click submit and you submit your application. You can see it is very simple. Okay, they have their email here. You can email them for, I don't know, anything you want to talk about. Their phone number is here as well. If you want to read more about them, you do so. Their services, they apply and all that. Okay, so this is basically what I wanted to show you guys today. I'm so excited filming this. I know this is an opportunity we are all going to benefit from. Okay, it's a very awesome platform, and I hope we all get the benefits from it. Okay, so if you've watched this far, please, this is the end of the video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, like, comment, share, for it to reach your friends and families, your loved ones. You never know who might benefit from this video. So see you in my next video. Bye bye.